we were really excited to be here and excited to explore the city and kind of learn the culture.
So the culture here in Spain and in Portugal is amazing, and to see the buildings and the history of both countries is really eye-opening, and it makes us appreciate the culture that you have here in these countries.
I think it's the bonding aspect, so the players get to know each other on every possible level.
We went kind of a really long way into the city and into the places that we saw, but then on the way back we kind of just went and found the river, found the bridge where we were going, and knew where the hotel was from there.
I think none of us were really sure what we were getting into when we came here in terms of the cuisine. So the first day we sat outside. I remember we sat down at the restaurant that had the misters because it was really hot out.
Oh, I loved Sevilla. The walking tour was definitely my favorite. I liked being led, and hearing all the history was really cool of all the places, and I liked being led a certain way, but then allowing us to find our way back on our own.
The longer we spent in the Seville, the more time we enjoyed. We got comfortable with speaking Spanish to the natives, and it was a great experience.
I think it was a great opportunity for the girls to kind of see a world outside the world they know, so I really wanted to take them on this trip. And I think that they get to know each other as athletes and they get to know each other as students, but traveling with people, you become friends on a different level, you get to know them on a different level. It was really fun to be able to give back to the local children, and we try to do that at home once or twice a year with children in the Boston area, so it was really fun. It was definitely a challenge with the language barrier, but kind of cute trying to figure it out and talk to the kids, and they seemed like they were having a fun time. And then as the clinic went on, you could see that they were really enjoying themselves. We were really enjoying themselves, and it got to be very playful and fun, and just kind of appreciation for the sport and for just athletic, doing a wall sit at the end or doing a chin up, and they were all laughing and having a good time. So it goes to show how many similarities you actually have with people all over the world instead of differences.
Yeah, we always, you should see our locker room. We're always dancing and having dance-offs and whatnot. And at clinics, I don't know, you can see if we have music on, you can tell our personalities by we're always dancing around and stuff. But really, the dance-off yesterday was very similar to stuff we have in our locker room, actually, before games. We always have dance-offs and stuff like that.
I see the look in your eyes. I just gotta have you by my side. I swear I feel alive. Something about us, it feels so right. And I know you and me can last forever. Honey, I'm telling you, it's now or never.
It was a two-person kayak, so you kind of had to work with the person that was in front of you or behind you. So it really lent itself to helping out with teamwork and kind of collaboration and stuff. The landscape was beautiful. I mean, I've only ever kayaked in Ohio, so it was very like just trees were there. But here we got to see like cliffs and rock shaped like elephants and everything, so that was really cool.
You know, we're proud of them in so many ways. They, you know, this is another facet to them, and we get to see another side of them. So it can only be good things for the future.
That's what I like to, when you come to a city that you had never been to before, you kind of want to know, you know, the local spots that you wouldn't go to without having a local tell you to go there.
It's an amazing opportunity for them to come and travel, especially to a country you know, with a completely different language, completely different culture, completely different food. You appreciate all of that, but at the same time you also appreciate, or they appreciate, what they have. And you know, they really do lead a great life.
I also love how the tour was organized, that we have so much variety, and that we're doing something cultural, then we're doing something sporty, then we're having a traditional meal, then we're playing a different team. Like, we've got so much variety in what we're doing, so there's actually a little, I think they're all having a great time with everything they do, but there's also a little something for everyone too that they're going to find that they enjoy.
Lisbon, when we ate at the Fado restaurant, I think that was a good experience. That was very good pork. it was very traditional, dramatic. It seemed like storytelling, but I didn't know what they were saying. I thought they got a lot of audience participation as well, so it was definitely more of an experience than just a show.
When you take these girls out of their element, so to speak, they can only get, the bonds between them can only get stronger. And I think that's been a big part of it. You know, the girls have had buddies, but at all occasions, you know, it's like you're now with someone new. So these girls are getting to know each other on a whole new level. Girls have a saying called Lilas, which is love you like a sister. And you really see that, and I think this just reinforces that again, that whole thing. These girls are closer than most college teams, so I think it's really important there, and Tina probably emphasises that more than anything.
Go! It was cool to stop in some of the shops that we wouldn't normally know to stop at. So we got to see basically guards that were similar to the ones that you would see in England, but we were told they would retaliate if we touched them.
They want to contribute, they really do. We've done this before on many occasions, when we go to other communities, and it really is, I think, when you're in a fortunate position, just the little things that you can do to give back in any way make a real difference. We have to constantly remind ourselves that these girls are students and first and athletes second.
Believe in taking care of other people is so important, and that's kind of the mission of our university as well, which is great.